That's right, nigga. You gotta get your papers in this motherfucker. I ain't mad at you at all. Hey, yo, what the fuck you wanna be when you grow up, rah-rah?
Yeah. What up, gang? Dope dish. It's gang, nigga. Wrong way.
Okay, so you from here, right? You from East Atlanta?
Yeah.
What inspires your creative sound?
I just like music, you know what I mean? So I think just me liking music overall just let me, I get inspired by all different types of genres of music, all the different, places, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So where does your love for music stem from? Like, give us a little bit of background.
Rapping, man. I always rap. I used to walk home from school sometimes. I used to rap and like freestyle. I didn't know I was freestyling though, but I knew I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? But I used to be rapping. I used to walk long. It used to be a long ass walk. I used to just be rapping. But then what really made me want to rap was when I was intrigued by rap was like first time probably '96. I heard Hit 'Em Up, Tupac. I always been a loner, so you know what I mean? Growing up in my grandma's house, always been a lot of shit going on, so I used to always just go outside, sit in the car, listen to music. And one day I went into the car, my cousin's car, and I sat in that car and I listened to a CD, but I didn't know who it was. I was just listening to the shit. I was like, this nigga can rap. And I was like, who? Then I walked back in the house and I asked her, and I was like, what the cover is to that CD? Because you know what I'm saying, Master P had me on looking at all these covers. I always want to see the cover, so I like, well, let me see the cover. And then it was T.I. on Serious. It was a bootleg too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. And I'm just looking at the cover, you know what I mean? That inspired me because I feel like, damn, he talk like me, you know what I'm saying? He light skinned like me, like all the girls like him, like I could do this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can do it. And from there, I just started, looking into music, like looking into rap, you know what I mean? Trying to find out like about beats and getting studio time and shit like that. It was like 99.
So
They said they need a reference. They need a reference song. They need a song play for them. You want in? Oh, yeah, I got my speaker, but you can probably.
speaking of album covers, what was the concept? Who came up with the concept for your new album cover for the high end? What is it, high end, low life?
Yeah, I came up with it because I feel like, well, the whole concept of high end, low life, period. You know what I mean? Saying like basically, you going through hell. It's the H for the high, the E for the N, the L, and the L for the low life. That's spell out hell. You know what I'm saying? High and low life. But it was just like this. I look at life like we from the hood, we from the projects or whatever. But you might project niggas get money. But you know what I'm saying? We stay in some bullshit. So you might see a BMW in the projects, and this this is $60,000, $70,000 car. And you like. nigga, we on food stamps.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Yeah.
on food stamps. But to me, that's high-end, low life. You feel what I'm saying? That's like, we high-end, we want so much shit out of life because of that building. But we so fucked up in the mind frame to even think about it that we wanted something to show that we came up. And the first thing, I guess, from a young nigga standpoint is having a car. But you don't even realize that you got $60,000 car, but you know what I'm saying? We still on Section 8 round that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You could have got the house. You could have got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, it's true. You know, I've always thought about that.
Yeah, but we ain't
too.
thinking, because we like,
Right.
our mentality telling us we can't go nowhere else. We gonna forever live in this building. But we don't have to forever walk. See, that's what we think. We gonna forever be from these buildings. But we can get a car. We can't get no house, but we can get a car though. You know what I'm saying? But
So what changed your mind frame? Like what helped you come out of that mind
shit took
frame?
me through hell. What the CD called? Hell.
So what are some of the trials and tribulations that you've had to go through to get to where you are right now?
It ain't none. It ain't nothing that I ain't went through. It ain't nothing that I ain't done. You know what I'm saying? It ain't not a hustle that I ain't done. It's nothing that I ain't tried. Growing up and being around that shit and, you know, thinking I need this and I need that, it was just like, you know, that shit was just taking me through hell, man. You know, I was running into all the wrong different females. They just want their money, you know what I mean? You know, you get in trouble a lot. You know, you got police on your ass. You got, you know, there's so much BS. Niggas that want to kill you, you know what I mean? I make beats. I know how to draw, you know what I mean? I like,
Oh, shit, you
I
know
do
how
a
to draw?
lot of different shit. I design shit, you know, websites and all.
So you do graphic design too?
I
Me
just-
too.
Yeah, it's like nothing I don't do. So I'm thinking to myself like,
A jack of all trades.
I'm tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm around here bitch living like these nigga. I don't got to live like that. I got some talent in this bitch. I'm finna, you know what I mean? So it was kind of like, you know, not wanting to be that because growing up, everybody looked up to me. All my homies looked up to me. When I went to high school, everybody looked up to me. You know what I mean? Because I come from the side of town. I come from, you know, Zone 3 Atlanta. You know what I mean? Over there, you grow up on your own. You could be living in a house full of adults, but you taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need that. God done bless me through all my situations.
Right.
It wasn't no chain. It wasn't no clothes. It wasn't no nothing. It was just God, that church in my naked soul. And that's why I put that on the CD cover, because I ain't need nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the whole time, it was just like I ain't need shit. That's all I needed. All I needed was God. God got me through everything. Make it do what it do, though. Yeah. Lost boy, freaking tud, faith in God, paranoid. Can't move like I'm paralyzed. Thoughts of suicide got me terrified. Terrible, it's unbearable.
You used to be with So Def? Are you still with them?
Nah, I'm
You
not
used to
with
be with
Social
them?
Dev no more.
Okay, what happened with that, and why did you change your name from Young Capone to Rah Rah?
Social Dev thing, man, that happened like 2005. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I came in the game as a kid, so with that, doing the talent shows and stuff, you know, Red Street took me to Jermaine Dupri and we got it poppin'.
I asked you, how would you describe your music from then compared to now?
It's 100% real. You know what I mean? It ain't that. There's no lies in it. You know what I mean? Well, I feel like, and some people might not tell lies, period. I doubt it. There's any rappers not telling lies, but you know what I mean? That Young Capone music, it was me times 10. Juiced up fantasy, you feel me?
Okay,
Every rapper, I think every rapper put a little extra 10. It's like building a creative player on a video game, you know what I'm saying? You might be good, you might done sold some, but you know you got that power of the tongue, so you're gonna put a little extra on top of that.
So a little while ago, you just talked about Tupac and Biggie and the song Hit 'Em Up. How do you feel about, you know, when rappers beef like that? Like, have you ever had to experience something like that or make a diss track yourself?
I mean, I'm not doing no diss. I don't diss people. Hopefully, nobody want to diss me.
So you said that you make beats and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you still do that?
I produce a whole high-end low life myself. Dealers in Paris, DJ Tuma did that.
Okay. So when you use another producer, like what characteristics do you look for in another producer to bring them on your tracks?
people won't give me beats. You know what I'm saying? So this is something I had to do. I tell people that all the time, but you know, my life has been hell. Really, when I tell people this shit, my life been hell. Like coming from so deaf and people thinking I ain't have what it take no more. Feel what I'm saying? People don't want to do nothing for me. I been knew how to make beats, but it took that for me to actually be like, I'm gonna show them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know about working with producers right now because when people don't pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Now my CD out, you know, beats coming around. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it has been, you know, younger producers that have came, and I like now I like to just work with new people. You know what I mean? It's a one-time thing with me. I guarantee it's a one-time thing. If I ask you to do a beat for me, it could be in 2004. If you didn't do it, you won't ever do it again.
What made you almost want to leave it alone? Like,
because it just felt like they weren't, you know, I wasn't getting no response. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost for a minute felt like I was blackballed. Just keep it real. You know what I mean? Like. I did a lot of shit though as a young rapper, you know what I mean? Like I was moving around, like I went 2 records, but I just went feeling shit, you feel what I'm saying? And coming from where I come from and the type of environment that I grew up in, like I wasn't ready to take that shit on. I just knew I wanted to rap it, and you know, there you have it, boom, I'm on for real, I'm on TV for real, you know what I mean? I wasn't ready for that shit, so all the conversation. And then like fresh off of that, like 2-3 years prior to that, I seen my homeboy murder himself. You know, like I just didn't in no good space to be dealing with people. You know what I mean? But I had to deal with people. And then I wasn't feeling the club scenes like that. I wasn't trying to be out like that because that death, you know, just seeing him, you know, as a kid, just seeing him do that to himself, it just made me realize how fast you can be here. So
you actually witnessed it?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Wow, that had to be like extremely hard for you. How did you deal with that personally?
I didn't. I fucked over the first part of my career because of it. You see what I'm saying? No networking, shell shock, don't talk, don't come around me, I don't know you. Because I feel like anybody with a gun, I feel like if a person with a gun himself can do himself like that, I feel like what would another person do to you? And I just didn't want to be around nobody. You know what I mean? And then you gotta understand too, for me, I came from sleeping on the sofa to never having none in my life to, you know, at 18, 17, 18 to now everything that everybody always been telling me no for my whole life. Now they telling me yes, I just wasn't coping with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It was just hard for me. And I would just, you know, whatever come out my mouth, that's what you get.
So what's the art district? I see that popping up on your computer.
It's our company, you know what I mean? Me and my company and my team. And, you know, basically that's our label. And, you know, the art district, we just wanted something that, like because of me doing so much stuff creative, I just didn't, you know, I ain't want to have I wanted my brand to always be something that it could be under one name. And I feel like we just go art district, that can represent whatever. That's a lot to take on.
Okay, so tell us something that most people may not know about you. You're like, hell nah.
I'm trying to find something because you gotta understand. On my CD, I can understand that part. You know what I mean? But I think rappers should get more money. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, this is a soundtrack to your life. Everybody get in the car every day and play some type of form of music, some genre of music. And then, you know, it's so much stuff we go through as rappers. We might not actually be getting tackled, but you got all these people want to snap pictures. You got people not respecting your kids. They want to say anything about your kids. You know what I'm saying? They breaking up happy homes. It's like, shit, what I pain and suffering there.
I know, right? Have you ever had to deal with that, like on social media? Posting pictures of your family or something and people talk out the side of their neck?
Nah, I don't deal with that stuff. I don't even look at that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't even look at that stuff. If you look at that stuff, you would be, I mean, as a human, it'll piss you off. You ain't, cause some people could be real nasty, boy.
I know.
Behind that computer screen.
Right, for no reason.
You know what I'm saying? They can get real deadly behind that computer screen. If it was up to a dude on the other end of that stream, you'd be a dead man. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I don't want to look at it. Cause they ruthless. They ruthless, man. I mean, to look at that shit, where he at? Somewhere in the middle of fucking Kentucky or something. You don't even fucking know who to get mad at.
Right.
So it's just stupid. So I really don't pay no attention to it. And I'm pretty sure I don't think it's not one rapper out there don't got that going on. I mean, I really actually look forward to the shit. That means you pop. That means somebody know you.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Doing
I done
something
learned how to
right.
turn all the negatives into positives. So shit. Tweet me, at me when somebody, if you see it, at me, because I'm popping.
What advice could you give other upcoming artists that are following behind you?
I always be just number one. I think the number one thing is, believe in yourself and respect people. Respect people, believe in yourself, stay humble, and talk to God and hope you can do it. Cause and everybody don't get this opportunity. You gotta be a special person. You have to be chosen. It's really not happening for anybody like that. You just can't be. Anybody can't be Beyonce. Just point blank, period. I don't give a damn how hard you try. I don't give a damn. You could go your whole life. It just ain't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So the people that, if you want to be that, then, 9 times out of 10, if you even think you could be that, then it's probably in you. It's probably in you. You just gotta go hard. And you can't give it no expiration date. You can't put no time limit on success. And if you like real music, I tell people this all the time. You like real music, you need to support real artists. You always want to talk about, you keep hearing the same thing on the radio, then support a new artist. If you keep talking about people can't rap, support somebody who can rap. Don't keep contributing to stuff you don't. What it do, man? It's your boy Runway, Art District, man. High end, low life. Shout out my girl KELLIEBREW'S.com all day, every day. Yeah.